Hey everyone, Coach Nick and Coach Trina with Friction CrossFit, and we're here to break down the workout for you guys.
Up first, your warm-up. You have 3 rounds. You're going to do 30 single unders or 30 line hops, followed by 10 per leg donkey kick, 10 per leg fire hydrant, and finish it off with 10 scat push-ups. So Trina's going to demo these for us. As far as the jump rope, if you've got one of those, hit that. Otherwise, you're just going to do lateral line hops. So she has her feet together, and she's just going to hop back and forth like there's just a small line there in between. Perfect. After that, you're going to go down on all fours, and we've got donkey kicks. So for this one, you're just going to extend your leg back behind you and a little bit up. Make sure you get full extension of the leg. Do all 10 on both sides. From there, we have 10 per leg fire hydrants. So you'll stay in the same position, but now you're just kicking your leg out to the side, warming up those abductors. Big thing is if you feel your back start to twist a lot, you're just going a little too high. You don't need to go quite that high. And then from there, guys, you'll go down to a plank or like a push-up locked out position, and you're just gonna hit 10 scat push-ups. So pull those shoulder blades in together and then press them out, hit all 10, go through that list 3 times. After that, guys, you got a minute per side. We're gonna do a calf and a pigeon stretch. So for a calf stretch, if you've got a wall, something to prop that foot on, you can even bend down, pull that toe up. You just want to stretch that calf out. Otherwise, prop that against a wall or like a leg of a table. After that, pigeon pose. So we'll drop down to the ground. Think of a lunge, but then you just pull that front leg underneath you. That way we can stretch out our glute area and our hips. You're going to hang out for a minute there. If you can, go down to your forearms. Otherwise, keep your arms extended and then hit a minute on the other side. After that, guys, you have a minute in pike and then a minute in box child's pose. So up first, that pike, you're going to sit down on the ground. You've got your legs extended out in front of you, and you're just going to bend over and try to touch your toes. You can start with a little bit of bend in the knee, and then that way you can get your back flexed, and as you start to warm up, straighten those legs out. From there, guys, we've got a box child's pose. So if you have a box or a chair, it's our normal child's pose position, guys, where our knees are about hip width, and we push our hips back while we inch our hands forward, but we want those hands up on the box or the chair, and then that way the head can really sink down. We can really get a good stretch in the shoulders. That is it for mobility. As far as our strength today, we are going to do single leg RDLs. So you have 4 sets of 10 per leg. This is intended to be done with a barbell, and just be careful. It is a single leg. They're RDLs. So your legs are going to be a little bit straighter, more emphasis on your hamstring and glutes, as well as you're only doing one leg, so be careful as you climb in weight. But for this movement, Trina's going to show you guys, she's going to have that one leg behind her, and she's going to go down to mid-shin, and then come right back up. If you have plates on there, then you don't need, or you would just tap the ground. So she hits that mid-shin, comes back up. She's going to hit all 10 on one leg, and you'll see how she swoops that leg back in just to make sure she's got good balance. If you're having trouble with your balance, just put that foot behind you, like on your toe, just to help out a little bit, but all the weight should be in that front leg. Perfect. So she's going to hit 10 on both sides there. If you don't have a kettlebell, if you don't have a barbell, but you have a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or a gallon jug, it's going to be our normal single leg RDLs that we would do with those. So she's going to just demo a couple real fast, but you know that leg's on the ground, she's going to bend down, she's going to tap the floor with that weight, and then she's going to come back up. Again, 10 on that leg, 10 on the other, hit 4 sets of that. If you guys are capable of it, if you have the weights available, I want you to climb in weights throughout this. And then, guys, your Metcon today, this is 4 rounds for time. You have 40 double unders, 10 handstand push-ups, 5 deadlifts at 225 and 155. If you need to scale, we will go to 60 single unders or 20 double unders for recreational. Handstand push-ups, recreational, you're going to put a plate or a mat under your head. Otherwise, do box handstand push-ups. And then you have those 5 deadlifts. Those weights will go down to 155, 105, or 75, 55. This is a tough one. You know, double unders are going to jack up that heart rate, and then you go into a very skilled movement in the handstand push-ups, and then you finish off with a heavy deadlift. So take a breath in between each movement. Try to stay with large sets though, and maybe even unbroken on all of the individual movements, and then just keep that a steady pace throughout. So let's go over these real fast. We've done dubs, we know those. Again, either go down to 20 dubs or 60 single unders, otherwise you're going to do a penguin hop. So you're just going to hop up and tap the sides of our hips twice. Just that double tap, hit all of your reps there. After that, guys, handstand push-up. Again, do it on the wall. Put a plate or an ab mat under your head if you need to reduce that range, just depending on where you're at. Otherwise, grab that boxer chair, kick your feet up on it, and you're gonna hit a box handstand push-up. So you see how she's nice and stacked from her hands all the way up to her hips. She's gonna reach a little bit forward, tap it with her ground, and then she's gonna press up and push that chest towards that box or that chair in this case. Perfect there. And then guys, we've got our deadlifts. She's gonna grab that bar real fast. So she's got that barbell, and what she's gonna do is she's going to hit all 5 there. So back's nice and flat. You can see how her knees are a little bit past the bar. First thing she does, she comes up, she pushes those knees back, hips come all the way forward, and for that lockout, and the shoulders end up behind the bar. Really good there. If you need to use a kettlebell or dumbbell, do that as well. If you're using a dumbbell and you can't hold it in both hands, just do each round in a different hand. So do one round on your right side and then do your next on your left. Get your 5 in, stay moving. If you're going lighter in weight, expect your tempo or your pace to be a little faster. Other than that, guys, we have a glute smash and a hamstring smash. So for these, you're going to want to grab a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or a softball, whatever you have at home. For a glute smash, you're going to place that right under your glute. And then for there, you can kick that leg on over and really like lean into it, dig in, roll around, hit that whole area. And then after that, guys, a hamstring smash, also like a hamstring floss. What you want is a chair, and you're going to sit down on it. You're going to place that ball right under your hamstring, and then you're going to extend and flex your knee, just moving those muscles around and really letting that ball dig in and hit all those areas. Hit 5 to 10 in a spot, move the ball down or up, just depending on where you started. Just hit a different area, same thing. That is it for today, guys. Go get after it, and we'll see you tomorrow.